Hey people, if there's any place in the world at this moment that lacks any normal discussions about the shape of the earth, it's probably Facebook. The amount of fools you see there placing memes, hitting on each other, etc. is just too silly for words. And it's quite obvious that most of them don't have an education at all, like an intelligence of a monkey or something like that. Now, some people there, we call them flat earth believers, they have a number of claims and they like to push them over and over. And of course the first claim is the earth is flat, and then water seeks its level and therefore water does not bend. Gravity doesn't exist, so water does not cling to a ball, and water needs a container, like the ice wall on a larger scale. And then, of course, God created the dome with the waters above. And there you have the first big fail of them already. Because if you have a dome with waters above, then obviously, clearly, you have banded water. Water that clings to half a ball. So they contradict themselves totally. What goes for a dome, when water can stick on the outside of a dome, and when water bends, that could also happen on a globe, of course. And the globe, at least, has a good excuse, as they have a thing called gravity, which the flat earthers do not. So it clings there without any reason somehow. And that means it could also cling to a ball somehow. Also, it totally lacks a container, because it's not only a container on the bottom side of the picture, like the ice wall, where what contains the water above on the outside of that dome. It is a model that doesn't work, but okay, if we live on a flat earth and everything we see has nothing to do with gravity, then it should be very simple for me. We take a dome, we put it over a flat earth, and we try to put water on top of it. And as you see, it does not really work. It doesn't work at all. So basically you could say flat earth and dome is debunked. Actually, I think that it proves also that their God does not exist. Because if your God says this is the way it looks, and we can simply show and prove that it doesn't, then that God apparently doesn't know his own creation. And a God that doesn't know his own creation is probably an imagination of humans. So, don't talk about bending water anymore, please. And that it seeks its own level, because in your own belief system, that is not true. You can't have the one against the other. You have to do both. So either water bends, water can stick to a ball, it doesn't need a container, then it could be a globe or a flat earth with a dome. But don't say it doesn't, and in order to attack the globe model, because you basically totally destroy your own model. And isn't there some commandment made by a burning bush that said, "Thou shalt not lie or bear false witness"? Stop fucking doing that. Thank you all for watching, and let's go on with our lives on the globe.